When you think of the words Las Vegas, what comes to mind? Well, coming from my first experience, late night, fast cars, pretty girls. I know you heard of the phrase, normally what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. However, check out my recent vlog if you haven't seen it. One night in the club, we was turning up, had a great time. Then we headed back to the hotel. In our hotel, they have this delicious burger spot. Best burger I ever had in my life. So we're sitting down waiting for a burger and we peeped that there's two girls sitting across from us. 10 minutes later, they pulled up and asked if they could sit with us. One of them sat beside my homie and the other one was sat beside me. The one that was sitting next to me was drunk. So I'm like, okay, I got my food, I'm gonna go up to the room. Trey chases me and goes, yo, Zoe, come on, bro, what are you doing? Just stay for a little bit longer. Why me? Yo, I got my food, I'm finna head out. But Trey wasn't taking no for an answer, man, so he convinced me to stay. Huge mistake. Honestly, I should have just left, really, I should have just left. You don't know why? Because she is a messy eater. Her mouth really covered in food. It got to a point I lost my appetite. She tried to start a conversation with me, and food is literally coming out her mouth. She also grabbed a chicken strip and tried to feed it to me. Yo, so many evil thoughts is going through my head right now. I don't think you guys understand. So I'm like, alright, we gotta go. So we decided to walk the girls to the room. But as we're walking the hallway, we spot a light-skinned girl and a brown-skinned girl. So after we drop off the girls, Trey looks at me and goes, so you peep that? 2-man. So time goes by and I still haven't ate anything yet. And it's 5 a.m. So I'm like, word? I mean, I guess it won't hurt to say what's up, you feel me? 2-man. For those who doesn't know, basically it's a double date. I don't care what nobody else say. There's always gonna be that one friend that looks better than the other. But in this situation, it's between the two guys to debate who they're gonna pick out of the two girls. I'm not gonna lie, out of the two girls, the light skin looked pretty cute. But Trey also had eyes on the light skin too. Guess who I end up being with? If you guessed the girl in the red, you are not wrong. I don't remember what we're talking about, but it went something like, I think I see you guys walk past. Man, she know how to chat. I wish I was a cloud. I want some food. Zoe, wake up, silly. Let's go up to your room. I need to use the restroom. Hold up. She said let's go up to the room? While she's up, I could eat my burger. Can't believe it cost $25. Fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? She closes the door, locks it, and she is standing right in front of me. We locked eyes, and she goes, so, what you trying to do? Think so. I says to her, it's been a long night. To be honest, I'm just trying to eat and go to sleep for real. So you don't want to do nothing? Baby, let's have fun. We're in Vegas. I'll let you do whatever you want to me, but it's gonna cost you $500. Hell no. What the f? So I says that, and I told her, nah, I'm good. I think it's best if you should leave. Silence. I noticed she's getting frustrated. The tone of her voice starts to change. And then out of nowhere, she just started cussing me out, saying that I'm broke as Bro, this is one of the worst cuss out I ever had in my life. The whole entire time she was yelling at me, I just sat there and didn't say a word. It's already late. I was not in the mood for no argument. It didn't take long for Trey and them to notice what was going on, cause like I said, she was causing a scene in the hallway. And they seen her. They was just looking confused. So I'm there just thinking, what just happened? And Trey pulled up. Yo, why is she so mad? What's going on between you guys? And then I told him everything that had gone down. And I explained the whole situation from the beginning. And then Trey was like, yo, 500 is crazy. But I'm proud of you. You made the right choice. Obviously. But we're finna go to the room though. So they end up going to the room. And he said that he's gonna hit me up later. So I'm like, okay. Taking a walk doesn't sound too bad. So, during my walk, I felt relief, but suddenly it hit me. I noticed I was forgetting something, but I couldn't figure out what it was. I stood there thinking for like a good 2 to 3 minutes, and then... Dang it, I forgot my burger! Can't believe I let this happen! How did I? I thought to myself, I'll just grab it later. So I just continued walking. Fast forward, I got a text, and it was from Trey saying, yo, where's the car cases at? I'm about to go crazy. I understand exactly what it meant, so I texted him, look in my backpack. I clicked send. The message did not go through. Unfortunately, the location I was at had really poor service connection, so I even tried calling him, but no response. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna just grab my food and show him where it's at one time. So I laid my head against the door, make sure nothing was going on. I opened the door. Everyone froze. Complete silence. I look closely. I'm like, hold up. Ain't no way. Trey, did you give her my burger? Yes, bro, I gave her the burger, bro. It's not that deep. Why you crying over the burger, bro? I found the card cases. Just go. I'll buy you a new one. Just leave, bro. Bro, you give her my burger without even asking me? Yo, like I said, it's not that deep. Why are you making a big deal over a stupid burger? It's my burger. What do you mean? All right, fine, nigga. Damn, I'll buy you a new burger. Just leave. I am on a mission. All right? Yeah, whatever. After the argument, I left. I'll say about 15 minutes later, my phone rang. It was from Trey. He's blowing up my phone. I ain't never going on a two-man with you ever again. I didn't even get none because of you. What was you thinking? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? You the one who gave it to her in the first place. None of this would have happened. So we argued back and forth, man. Let's just get to the moral of this story. Moral of this story, just eat your burger. Don't forget to like and sub.
I'm not a chaser, I get to this paper. She's so bad, she don't need no makeup. And I went through a whole lot, they don't understand me. There's so much pain, don't understand me. 21, they always text me what I really wanna do. I told my mama I know better. I wanna be real greatest in the world.
Side note. I think she stole a pair of socks that was laying on the floor in our room. Yeah, just be careful who you hang around with.